Leo loved his garden. It was a place of wonder and excitement. He would spend hours exploring its hidden corners.
One sunny afternoon, Leo decided to venture into his garden for another adventure. He put on his explorer hat and grabbed his magnifying glass. Leo was ready to discover something new.
Leo's garden was filled with colorful flowers and lush green plants. Birds chirped merrily in the trees. Butterflies fluttered gracefully from one flower to another. Leo smiled. He loved the sights and sounds of his garden.
As Leo walked, he noticed something unusual. A beam of sunlight was shining on a patch of moss. The moss seemed to shimmer and glow. Leo bent down to take a closer look. He held his breath and listened carefully.
"Hello?" he whispered, hoping for an answer. To his surprise, he heard a tiny voice. "Hello there!" the voice squeaked. Leo jumped back in surprise. The voice was so small and high-pitched that he could barely hear it. He looked around, trying to find the source of the voice. "Down here!" the voice squeaked again. Leo looked closely at the moss. It was then that he noticed a tiny creature waving at him. It was so small that it was almost invisible. "Who are you?" Leo asked, amazed.
"I am a Monera," the tiny creature replied. "We are everywhere, but we are too small to see. We help keep your garden healthy." The tiny Monera explained that they were responsible for breaking down organic matter in the soil. This process provided nutrients for the plants in Leo's garden.
Leo was fascinated. He had never imagined that there could be an entire world hidden in plain sight. He learned that the Monera were just one of many kingdoms of life that existed in his garden.
Eager to discover more, Leo continued his exploration. He came across a small rainwater pool shimmering under the sun. Peering into the water, he saw countless tiny creatures swimming and twirling about.
"Hello there," Leo greeted, remembering his manners from his encounter with the Monera.
A chorus of greetings, too soft and numerous to be distinguishable, reached his ears.
"We are the protists," announced a slightly louder voice. A paramecium, with its slipper-shaped body covered in tiny hairs, presented itself proudly. "This pool is our home and we help keep it clean."
The protists explained that they ate bacteria and other tiny organisms that could pollute the water. In return, they helped keep the water clear and healthy for other creatures to thrive. Leo's journey of discovery led him next to a shady corner of the garden. Under a cluster of trees, he found a patch of mushrooms. Their caps were a variety of shapes and sizes, and their gills held an earthy fragrance.
"Greetings," Leo whispered, feeling a sense of peace in the quiet stillness of the area.
A gentle rustle passed through the leaves above, and Leo imagined the mushrooms were whispering to each other.
"We are the fungi." A soft voice seemed to emanate from the ground itself. "We are the silent builders, breaking down fallen leaves and wood, turning them into food for the soil."
Leo realized that though unseen, the fungi played a vital role in his garden. Their work enriched the earth, allowing plants to grow strong and healthy. They were the invisible caretakers,